In this video I'm going to show you guys how to get shaders for Minecraft 1.14. Now if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, nice and easy in order to install it. I'm going to be stepping you guys through just step by step. And yeah, you're going to be getting this absolutely amazing shaders in 1.14 with your nice campfire, which looks epic. And well, pretty much everything else as well, including the new textures. So anyway, let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is actually make sure that we've got a 1.14 profile set up. So within your Minecraft launcher for Java Edition, what you want to do is make sure that you do have one. So if we go on to add new, I'm just going to call mine 1.14, and you don't want to go with the latest release. You do need version 1.14, so you don't need 1.14.1, you do need 1.14. Just click on save on that, and then what we're going to do, click on the main button down there, and then we've actually got it in there. So next thing you're going to want to do after you've done that is actually go onto this main Optifine website. So there's going to be a link in the description for you guys. Click onto downloads at the top. Then what you'll notice is there isn't a 1.14 at all, at least at the minute. There will be in the future. Optifine is constantly updated. But if you press on the preview versions at the top, you'll then see this Optifine 1.14 HD UF1 Pre 2. So if you click on download for that, this is going to take you to a main kind of like advertisement kind of site. This is where the guy does make his money. You can also donate, by the way, guys. And if you do donate, you do get a really cool cape. It's something that I've done or did ages and ages ago. Only people with Optifine can actually see the cape, but it's really cool. So after it's gone through this, click on your skip ad, and then you'll come to this main page here where you can click on download the preview. So do download that, and then that'll start at least downloading. What you'll probably get is this kind of message here which says that the jar file can harm your computer. It's just because it's a .jar file. Just do keep. I'm just going to wait until it stops flashing, which means it's completely done. Then click on that. And what this will do, if we press install, it says it can't find one. But that's absolutely fine. So we just need to press on play on this 1.14 version. Let this start up. So I'm just going to let that go through and just start up. Alright, so now that that's all done, it's install, we can just go on to quick game. You don't need to actually do anything from there. And then again, go back onto this and press install, and this should, this time, there we go, already successfully installed. So what you'll now find, oops, that was a bit weird. What you'll now find, if you go onto your Minecraft link, mine's down here, so there we go. Let's go onto the main launcher. What you will then find is you get this 1.14 Optifine kind of thing, so we're just going to click on play. We're going to let that load up again, so I'll catch you guys in the game. So here we are in game. Now more than likely you'll have something that looks like this and you go, there's no shaders. So how do we actually get some shader packs on this? I'm actually just going to quickly set time to 0 before it goes to night. So press escape to get onto your main menu, then go on, or not main menu, but get onto the options. Then click on options. Then what you want to do from there is go onto video settings. And Optifine adds a ton of video settings, so you can have a lot more to play around with if you haven't tried it before. You want to then go on to shaders. And I've already got a load of shaders actually installed on mine, an absolute ton of them. But there's a couple that I do recommend. Trillaton's version 8 shaders look absolutely awesome, so I do recommend checking those. The 1.13 ready work perfectly. You'll get the actual water. Stuff like Zeus, which is still a little bit older, the water won't look the same, as you can see. But the way that you do this is you just go into shaders folder. That will then open up like a folder like this. And then when you download your shaders, you literally just drag and drop, and that is it. That's how easy it is to get your shaders in there. And then once you've actually got one of those, you can click on one of the shader packs. It'll load up the first time into that. Now if you want to stop it from, and this is something that Trillaton, the guy that actually made these shaders, told me about, if you want to stop it from doing that kind of like loading screen, you can actually click on internal. That will actually switch between shaders really quickly. If you go on to off, it will actually take a lot longer to load. So what I've done already with some of these is I've actually turned on motion blur and depth of field, and it just looks so awesome. And just to prove that it is 100% in 1.14, in case there's some skeptics out there, trust me, I'm not that clever to be able to quickly mod something up. Let's put down a nice campfire. So we're going to actually make a very nice campfire right here. Look at that. Look how amazing that looks with Trillaton shaders on as well. So I'll leave a link in the description to Trillaton shaders as well as Zeus. Those are probably the two that I would, well, they are the two that I would recommend. Well, there we go, I'm inside a tree now. But yeah, absolutely looks incredible. And do play around with the settings as well. So the way that you can actually do that, if you didn't already know of shaders, on options, on video settings again, and onto your shaders. Most shaders will actually have this button down, well, all of them have the button down there, but most of them do have options on there, so do click on your shader options. With trills, there's a couple that I quite like. So post-process, if you want motion blur, that I think it's off by default, so you can of course turn that on. Should we just reset? Yeah, let's just do reset. So there we go. Let's completely clear it down. So you might get something that looks like this, which I think does, you know, it doesn't quite do it. So, but you can tweak it. So if you just go onto that one, go onto the shader options, post-process, get that on, get your translucent blocks on as well, and just do OK on that. That will instantly. The motion blur not so much, but that translucent blocks really helps because then it actually can go through these, which is how you get this really nice look by default. I'm sure Trill at some point will make that the default as well. He is awesome, awesome guy. The other thing I do recommend doing, I think it's under, it's not under misc. Never remember it. There we go. Depth of field. There we go. It's got its own little category. Turning that on as well, and do play around with these different settings. You know, you can have it quite. I think that's probably quite high. There you go, yeah it is. But that will at least allow you to get this kind of like real immersion, you know, like where you get the kind of blur going on. It's not always the best, but it's one of those things, if you're wandering around, it just makes the whole world feel a lot more alive and awesome. But anyway guys, that is it for this really nice and quick tutorial. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.